My name is Dr. Ruth Johnson, and I've been involved with the Y since 2018, both as a participant and as a volunteer. And I got involved with the Y when my husband was in the final stages of his chronic lymphocytic leukemia. He had been battling that for 2.5 years. And in the last couple of months of his life, I was diagnosed with breast cancer.
My name's Ken Koonsman. I've been a member of the YMCA since I was a kid. A couple of years ago, I was out on a run, had a pain in my hip that I didn't understand, and it turned out it was cancer.
Gordon is my husband of just short of 49 years. Gordon was very, very ill, and I had to go see his oncologist, which I loved his oncologist, and I trusted him. And I came home and was telling Gordon what the plan for me was, the treatment. And it was the most cogent and clear thinking he had been in months. So we had a good conversation about it. That was the last time he talked to me, was on that Tuesday. That was a Tuesday night. Wednesday night, he died.
You know, when you hear cancer, you get scared.
You've heard it, you've seen family members go through it, you think you're prepared for that, and you have no clue as to what that's going to look and feel like. And I didn't have any idea of what my life would be like without him. The cancer was irrelevant for me. My cancer was irrelevant. It was trying to figure out how to keep putting one foot in front of the other.
And so it was a little scary at first, and then once you kind of decide to make it a binary, one answer is, hey kids, we're not going to fight this. And once that's not an option, everything else is in play. And so it was get your body strong. I knew I had to go through a bone marrow transplant, and so I wanted to get myself more fit, so go down to the gym. So you come down to the Y and you think you're just going to go and push some weights around and get strong. And like a lot of times, you overcompensate when you're on your own. And so I was pushing too hard, and it wasn't working out. And so the director here saw me and said, hey, you know, I want you to come check out this LiveStrong program. Really neat people.
The LiveStrong at the YMCA program is a 12-week program for adult cancer survivors where they can come in and work with a group of other survivors twice a week for 12 weeks. And they work on their cardiovascular endurance, their strength, flexibility, and range of motion. And it's not a support group, but it certainly lends itself to that as they're able to share their experiences and get stronger together.
By having to get up after I'd healed about a month from the surgery, by having to get up every day for 7 weeks and go for radiation treatment, I had to get up, I had to get showered, I had to get dressed, I had to eat, and I was out amongst people that were very supportive and patient with me as I'm sobbing my way through the treatment. And I wasn't crying because the treatment hurt, it was because of the grief. And through that, I met some people that were connected with the Y and said, you need to do this.
I would say the program is life-changing because of the shared experiences with the participants, sharing with each other, being connected to the Y, finding a community. You know, the survivors are used to going to treatment centers where they get treatment for their disease and they're kind of told, all right, see you later, see you next time, and they really come to the Y to heal and to deepen relationships and to start their life again post their diagnosis.
Being around a community of other cancer patients and cancer survivors, we all get the shorthand. We know what we're going through, and it just became such a great community for me that not only did I finish the LiveStrong program, I stayed on continuing to do some of the workouts and meeting with people even afterwards.
You know, I was that point where I couldn't see my way to the other side. And LiveStrong gave me that opportunity to see that there's a purpose.
What I really liked about the support of the people in the LiveStrong program was it reminded me not to try to do it on my own. And, you know, it reminded me of how important my faith is, and that when we try to push off and do it on our own, we can do, but we never do as much as we're really made to do. And so by coming here and getting in the program with their support, I was able to grow and get stronger in ways that I would have never even thought about getting stronger on my own. And when I had setbacks, I had someone right there to pick me up. And so it's just about us sharing with each other, going through common experiences together, and not trying to do it alone. And I think that's the real beauty and the magic and the blessing of what the LiveStrong program is all about.
Without the donations from the community, we would not be able to offer the program at no cost to the cancer survivors, and we know that they are at times financially impacted by their treatment and their disease. So we're thankful that we're able to offer it at no cost.
That's what I get choked up about. It was just the people that have been put in my life to make sure that I'm still here. I don't take it for granted.